Hi friends, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Calico Kate, and I decided I needed to work on my June cover. I went with this blue and yellow. I went with a little size. Yes, I know this is showing, but I'm gonna fix that. And you won't even pay attention to that, because I plan on using all these goodies somewhere, someday. Maybe not in this journal, maybe not in the next, but someday. And so I'm going to, this I want as my focus. I don't know, it just says June to me. And I want to do my cover in yellow and blue. Not necessarily more in one than the other, but just in yellow and blue. And I'm going to accent it with some white. Now I had some yellow kind of behind it. Maybe something like that. Maybe more square. Let's see. Let's just see what happens. Hope y'all are doing well. I hope you're having beautiful weather. We are. I'm hoping it rains today. There's a chance of rain, and I'm really hoping we get that chance. I really like this below it, but I also like this too. I wonder if I could use both. This is going to be one of those cover where there's never too much. You know, that kind of a cover where you just keep adding more. Yeah, that's going to be my cover today, because I really like it, and I really like this. I've got my glue gun here. I'm gonna put this on, so it's on, and I may have to grab another stick, but if I do, I do. I'm gonna kind of put that candy wampus, and then you're probably gonna hear a four-wheeler. You're probably gonna hear noise outside. You may hear goats. I don't know what all you'll hear, but you can say you heard it here first, can't ya? Want that to ruffle. And then I want, well, I gotta get that glue gun. Glue stick. Hold on. Okay, I got glue sticks. I've been out in the flowers this morning. That's about all I've done. I made the bed. Do I get points for that? I make the bed every day, but yeah. It's about the extent of what I've done. That's a little warm on my finger. Got a pretty neat week coming up. Greg is going to help me do my mulch sometime this week. Hopefully, he mentioned maybe tomorrow. There we go. I kind of like that. Don't you worry about this. It's going to get covered. And then I work in the hospital gift shop this week. I'm going to get those out of my way. And then Danny wants to go to Keokuk to pick up her contacts. So we may do that. Yeah, not a rough week at all, is it? Had that little yellow on here begging to get put on, so maybe it can go there. We'll see. I thought about a ruffle, a fabric ruffle along up here. Do I want to do, I think I'd like it on this side. I've got all I'm gonna plant it. I'm not putting in anything else. Well, you know, for a gardener, famous last words. But not planning on planting anything else this summer. I would like to, saw a goldfinch early this morning on my bird feeders. So I like that. So I may have to get a goldfinch feeder. Don't know. I have several feeders and 2 bird baths, and so I don't know. This fabric is the inside. So that's why I chose that fabric over other ones of these, in case you wondered. Then I got some blue here. If you're like me, do you have trouble finding the right side of the lace? Yes, I do. Oldie time. So let's put some there. Maybe just a little bit. Oh, I think I like this better. Of this white. What do you think? I'm going for shabby chic and pretty. That's what I'm going for. So you can let me know if I could do something like that. Put the blue underneath. Yeah. And then we'll put this on top. Do y'all do flowers, vegetables? We're big gardeners up here in Missouri. Now we weren't, I've always been a huge flower gardener. I've said it before, I've done 3 landscapes. I'm not landscaping anymore. If I move again, I think I will do plastic flowers. No, I'm kidding, but I'm not going to. Okay, I've kind of got a little frame going. I want to notch out because I don't want the frame. This is going to go, this pocket I keep throwing around is going to go in here because I've got yellow here and blue here, and I thought this would be a fun pocket for the inside. That's why that's there. God, I've got all these little cluster things. Well, that would cover the whole thing up, wouldn't it? Let's do something down here. I'm thinking, I know that gets me in trouble. That's a grandson doing something I bet money on. Something with his goats. I love doing covers. It's like a puzzle to me. See, there's a blue. Don't know which one I want. Here's the blue. I better put these to the side, or when I want them, I'm not going to find them. Here's another. Nope, that's all. Let's put, I thought I might want some of this fabric strip. I might want to cut something of it off because it's mainly yellows and blues. A little brown there. But I wasn't sure. This I've used. I'm not going to use any more of it right now. So this little piece that's cut off. I've also got this little piece that's cut off. But I'm thinking it might be, is it too bright? It's too wide, that's for sure. Little over, yeah, that's what we need. Just a little bit of cluster. Bringing down my bling. Okay, I think I'm going to leave this as it is, and then this. My apologies if I haven't commented on your video. I always comment on a video, but if I haven't commented, it's because I haven't had time to see it, or I watched it up here on my iPad and I always forget to comment when I'm watching on my iPad. Do you want a little green there? Nope, I don't. Could do a little gold. I have maybe a butterfly. And those are mainly browns. There's the yellow butterfly. Put a little butterfly there with a little blue flower. I think I'll put June up here. Probably what I should do. Some gold. Let's get some of these on here. No need it taking all my day. It's a gorgeous day. I really should be outside doing something, but I'm kind of at a standstill. Let's just put about 3 of these. Birds need to eat more food before I give them more. And look what I did down there. So we'll put some pearls. See, there's no mistakes in crafting. 2 and 3. Ooh, I like that, but I think I want this white. Once we get it all barked and all that, I'll put pictures up. But I need to hoe, but I think that's just forever. I need to go pick kale and radishes. I was so disappointed. We went out to eat with friends last night, and I had it all ready. It was cleaned. It was in the little, I use those, little plastic things, and I forgot to give it to him. So irritated with myself. But there are 4 of us to remember, and all 4 of us forgot, so what can I say? It's what happens when you're dealing with 65 to 70-year-olds. We forget stuff. I like that 2 big and 1 little. Okay, and then I want something here. Maybe a bow. No. Kind of just like that. This one. No. Do you want blue or yellow? I've got light blue. And I've got white. Oh, this might be cute. Kind of like this one because it doesn't look like it's trying to match blues. Or could put something up here. Thought I had it. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I like that better than the off-white. Then I could write, and June's a short word. But if I put this up here, do I want this down there, or do I want a white flower with the yellow center? White flower with yellow center. I just like that down here. Oh, I kind of like that. Bows, but that's okay. I'm girly. Okay, talk to me, friends. Talk to me. I'm still gonna need something up here in these corners. Or I could put something up here like a frame. You know, they say denim goes with everything. What do you think? I gotta find someplace to put June. What you think? I only have one of these, and I don't have any more of that ribbon, so I can't make more. I could make a ribbon here. Do we like a bigger bow? Do we like maybe just a little tassel? Oh, I kind of like that. And then put something there. I think I'll do something like that and glue those down, and then put this yellow bow on top. Or something like that. You know, saying you're going to glue something and then actually doing it. I'm going to have a third one because I messed that all up. Doggone it. Don't know why I keep getting drawn to those, and then as soon as I put one on, I don't like it. Now I like that one. I just love these wax seals. There's so much you can do with them. Okay, I like that. And then maybe this. Well, let's get out. Let's write June there so I know. Oh, those are pretty little though, aren't they? Stick those in there just because I say I want to. Something like that would be pretty. I've got an N, got a J, well, I didn't see all those letters. Could go with gold. J-U-N-E, that would work. There's the E for that. I'm afraid that's too big. I think it is. I think I'll go with the blue if it's not. I made this out of wallpaper. I did. I just cut it and made this little envelope thing. See? Put this on it. That's the corner of an handkerchief. Yep, I made that. Surprise, surprise. Whoops. No, I just had the two, didn't I? It's perfect for all my letters. Of course, I don't have very many letters, and one's gifted to me by Bridget. She's with Plan Her Creations. I keep that stuff separate. She's got her own private little cubby hole. And so, let's see. J. Aren't you glad I can spell June? I had an aunt whose name I always thought was June. And I was at my mom's last Tuesday and I asked her, I said something about why didn't Grandpa have a middle name? And she didn't know and said, whoops. And she was going through everybody else's and found out that June was her middle name. I don't remember now what her first name was, but it was like, oh. Learn something new every day, don't we? There we go. Now I like that better. Now that I've got that on, it doesn't look like there's a blank. I still want something there, but I'm not sure what. So, you know, maybe on later in the month I'll have something that looks perfect there or not. I still kind of like this down here, but I feel like I need, well, that'll anchor it. That's what I needed, something to anchor it. Let me poke that down without my finger, because that's gonna hurt. I want it laying down. And then I'm going to put this in the middle of it. Oh, see, it falls into place once you get started. That's not gonna work. Just have to do it with the fingers. And yeah, I made a mess of it. Doggone it. Okay. Well, we've got something on 3/4, and I think it'll look dorky if we put something on the 4th. Gonna I need to do my fingernails anyway. I'm not going to do them till after I lay down all that mulch, though. All right, there, that's the cover. Tell me what you think. And now let's see what we can do with this pocket. Maybe that would look better there. Need to make it a little smaller. This was on a denim shirt I had. And I save all the pockets of stuff with ragging. So I have lots of denim pockets. And I saw the Concrete Butterfly Carrie. She did one where she put the denim pocket on the cover. And I thought, well, how cute that is. And so when I was looking for all this blue and yellow stuff, see, I'm thinking leave this open and maybe put flowers or something in here. Something like that, you know, so it looks like they're, I think I'll try those daisies. So anyway, I've just forgot then about her wonderful, cute idea. And then I saw this, I thought, when I was looking for blue and yellow stuff, and thought, perfection. So we're gonna put those. Maybe I can find a different flower of that kind to stick in there. If I was with it, I would have thought to embroider flowers on there, but you know, I wasn't that with it, so, but we can do something. I told her this is gonna be girly. Okay, if I do that, I'm gonna have to put them closer. Am I gonna like that? Don't know that I'm gonna like those sticking out. Yeah, I like them closer. And then I like that little bit right there. Yeah, I love to decorate this kind of stuff. Let's use this on the back of those daisies. And right now we're waiting to see what AJ has decided about we voted between buttons and fun scissors, and I've got both, so it really did. I mentioned maybe do both of them and then people could do whatever they wanted, but whatever she decides is fine with me, because I can add a button up here, I can add a button here, or I can use the fun scissors over here. So I'm good with whatever. That little bow's just shouting at me to use. How hard? Well, that's not bad. I need it to dry though before I shut it. I think I'm gonna do it. Just put it right there. Just a little more embellishment. Because bows are the thing now. If you didn't know, I'm sorry you're behind. You don't have a 9-year-old granddaughter. Because they are certainly the thing. Anytime my granddaughter sees something with a bow, she says she needs to have it. She saw a flower pot. She goes, "Oh, Nana, I need that." And I said, "Do you need the flower pot? Or are you wanting the bows?" And pardon my reaching. And she said, "The bows." I said, "Well, oh, I am so sorry." I said, let's get you something that you need with bows or you wear, because I don't know what you do with a flower pot. Okay. But she just really likes bows. So, there we go. Well, I guess you guys really don't want to have to stay and clean the mess up, do you? You know, it's never fun to have to clean the mess. It's fun to play, but not so fun to clean the mess. But these may be here all June. That won't be. Because I hope to be adding some of this kind of stuff throughout my journal as filler. Something kind of different. So thank you for coming along. Thank you for being here. If you haven't yet, I hope you like and subscribe. And always, my friends, remember, you have a purpose. Have a wonderful day.